Warning! All the bad boys are standing in the shadows. It's another big day on the WGN Morning News at 9. Today, we're testing out a new segment called Is This Something? We'll show you something and then ask that question. Plus, the Botanic Backyard. It's fall and you have concerns. Well, we're here to help. And in the list, Larry shares 80s hits you didn't know were covers. Live from the WGN studios, this is the WGN Morning News at 9.
Hey, Toomey.
Hey, Mike. Good morning, you guys. You know, it's only fitting that the monster movie icon, the original Dracula, Bela Lugosi, would have an October birthday, which is today. Now, I want to show you one of my favorite scenes in any movie. Classic movie from Ed Wood. Martin Landau's playing Lugosi, and he had a long rivalry with Boris Karloff. And this fan pushes the wrong button. Take a look.
You know which movie of yours I love, Mr. Lugosi? The Invisible Ray. You were great as Karloff's sidekick.
Karloff? Sidekick? Karloff does not deserve to smell that limey can rot in hell for all I care.
What happened?
How dare that bring up Karloff? You think it takes talent to play Frankenstein? It's all makeup and then grunting.
Bella, I agree 100%. Now, Dracula, that's a role that requires talent.
Of course. Dracula requires presence. It's all in the eyes and the voice and the head.
That's right. That's right. You seem a little agitated. You want to go outside and get some air?
I'm ready now. Roll the camera.
It's just such a great... Martin Landau won an Oscar for that
That
role.
was great.
Just so good.
So
funny.
good. Thanks, Mike.
It's 9 at 9, so what's going on? Counting it down to the number one. I am the kind of girl who wants to know what's up. So go 9 at 9.
All right, number 9. Yesterday we showed you this amazing watermelon fork. Now we are going to blow your minds with this one. Have you ever tried yellow watermelon? Wow. On the outside looks the same as the ones we're used to until you cut it open and you find it's yellow inside. That's because it's lacking lycopene. That's the pigment that makes watermelon red on the inside. It's a little sweeter, but it has all the other same stuff, same antioxidants and whatever else is in watermelon. It's
beta-carotene.
There we go.
Blowing right over there.
Well, it's been grown in Africa for at least 5,000 years, and there are lots of varieties. Yellow crimson, buttercup yellow melon, and yellow doll. Yellow watermelon is best during the same season as regular watermelon, which is summertime.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, that's good to get that cleaned up.
Yeah.
Didn't know about it. All right, number 8. Speaking of watermelon, the old melon baller. It takes your melons and turns them into tiny individual balls.
Thank you.
The old melon baller.
My mom used to use the melon baller all the time.
What'd she use it for?
You know, you have a fruit salad. You want a fancy fruit salad for a tea party or something?
Yeah.
You use the melon baller.
Yeah.
There's 2 sizes of melon ballers.
Yeah.
One for, you know.
It's a fun word to say.
Sure
One
is.
for the bigger balls and one for the small balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to get a little bit personal, but let me just throw this in there.
Yeah.
My mom, her maiden name is Melon. And so, the whole melon side of the family. So when you start throwing melon ballers around, I'm like, oh, well, that's a whole different twist.
Yeah.
Things. So Uncle Bill, Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
Melons.
Wow.
Yep.
Good to know.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, number 7, so-called wellness experts say the next big trend is tapping. It's also known as psychological acupressure, and it's rooted in Chinese medicine. A British woman with the fantastic name of Poppy Delbridge is a rapid tapping expert.
All right.
You basically tap on key points on your hands and head to reduce anxiety. Poppy likes to add a mantra to the tapping.
All right.
And Poppy says by drumming your fingers on these key spots, you clear the emotions you don't want and create the ones you do.
Oh, brother.
did I know that was
Which
coming from
leads
him?
us to this. We will remind you this isn't something doctors recommend as a solution to anything. It's just another less traditional option.
And it's got its roots in Chinese something or other.
Well, there's got to be something about acupressure that works, right? Because people have been using that.
I don't know. See, a lot of times I just read the story.
Yeah, I'm
And
asking
then you look to me like I'm
To
going to
fill
have
in the
further
blanks.
answers on
Right.
tapping. I don't know.
Your
This is
PhD
the first
isn't
time
in
I've
medicine.
read the story
Yeah.
all morning. I
Right.
didn't know I was reading it until it came up.
Yeah.
Our bad.
Number 6, Dolly Parton's childhood home is for sale. It's set on a farmland in Sevierville, Tennessee, and not too far from Dollywood. It was once owned by Dolly as well as her parents before her. Lee and Avie Lee Parton bought the house in 1984. It has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and sits on
Wait, so it's not her childhood home.
62
It was built
acres
in
of land.
'84.
I think it was 1884.
No.
No.
So, because she says she grew up in a really
Yeah.
small house, so maybe.
Hold on, let's get this cleaned up.
Well, it's known as Red Top, and it's also an event venue. As a matter of fact, current homeowners offer the venue for free to brides and grooms who were displaced by the Great Smoky Mountain wildfire.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice. Still doesn't answer our question.
Maybe it's the land where her original house
land,
was. I don't know. I'm
yes.
guessing.
That is,
That's
that
what I
we're
think. That's
going
what I
with, or-
said.
I'm asking
Yeah.
Savo because she's a
62
big Dolly
acres.
Parton gal,
Yeah.
and maybe she'll tell us before the end.
I'm not going to say another word until they get this one solved.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we hold the show hostage and don't do another thing until we get clarity.
Well, they might have it correct in the script, and I'm just thinking out
Yeah.
loud again.
No,
so I
no,
don't want to hold anyone's
I
feet
think I
to the
said
fire.
It was the land that where it was.
Yeah. Did you say that?
Sets on farmland. Well, I think there is some confusion about this. Yeah.
Well, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, maybe there are multiple buildings on that land. The house sits on the land, and then there's this other one that was built in '84. So who knows? There are some details missing in the story.
I don't like any of this.
Yeah. Should we cancel the show and go home?
No, this
I'd
is
be
what
up
we
for
do.
doing it.
We give little details and let the people at home seek out the rest of the details.
Right.
That's what we're just.
You know
putting-
what? I'll check the text line. I'm sure somebody else has already looked it up and will let us know.
Absolutely.
We will return to
All right.
our regularly scheduled program
Number
momentarily.
5. Headlines don't get much better than this one from the Wall Street Journal. Cockatoos are getting smarter. Should humans be worried? This was yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, these birds are a type of parrot that's native to Australia. It turns out they can be real pests who like to get into the garbage, and scientists have found that the cockatoos have figured out ways to get into the trash bins even when the lids are closed. So they're learning. And what a serious research study has found is that not only are cockatoos learning how to break into places to get scraps of food, they are teaching each other how to do it.
Oh, my goodness.
They flip the lids of garbage cans. They figured out how to topple them over as the garbage can spills everywhere. Scientists found that people had to come up with 52 different ways to protect their garbage, things they call cocky locks. And because the cockatoos are good problem solvers, they have figured out most of the cocky locks already. I didn't know that cockatoos were flying out in the wild. I thought that was like a...
They're the pigeons of Australia.
You know, it's one
Really?
option.
I don't know.
Sit out on a lawn chair with a rifle.
Stop it.
Oh, no.
And you
Just
know,
fire it off above them. You don't have to hit them.
right. But you could
Give 'em a
also
good scare.
and
Accidents
then just
happen.
put one
Stop.
on top of the garbage can.
Message sent.
Message sent.
You won't have that problem.
Are they the pigeons of
I
Australia?
don't know. We
Did you
said
make
they were
that up?
everywhere, that they're pests.
Oh,
Right?
Who knew? I thought that was like a bird that you had in a cage in your
I thought so,
kitchen or
too.
something. I don't know. You're in the Bird Talk magazine.
Yeah, but I'm still stumped over this house that Dolly Parton that we said she was born in, and it was built in 1984.
Yeah.
How can it be?
It can't
She's
be.
not whatever age that would be.
Yeah.
I think
Not
that
trying to
house was
out her.
built on the same land as this other house that was built
Oh,
on.
wait,
we
check
didn't-
the email. We have an update.
We did
Hold
not
on.
say that.
Stand
though.
by.
All right, I'm not
Stand
doing
by.
this next story until
All
it's
right,
clear.
here we go.
This is stupid.
This is from Anne Marie. It says, Lee and Avie Lee Parton bought the 1,500 square foot home in 1984. All right, we knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't answer the question. So that one was built in 1984. That's not her childhood home.
You know what?
It's just her parents' home.
Yeah.
It's a good number one for tomorrow.
Yes, we'll get to you tomorrow.
What's the number one? What else is there? We lied. There's number one.
We actively deceived people.
We lied to the
Because some of
people.
us were thinking of buying that place, thinking, I'll tell all my friends this is where Dolly Parton had her
Right,
childhood.
it's not.
And then you find out after you buy it, everything's sealed. And
It's just her parents.
The house she came home to when she was in college. That's all.
maybe
Go to
at the
college, I don't know.
closest. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go on, but I just
Yeah,
want
go
everyone to know
ahead.
I'm
Under
playing-
protest.
I'm under protest for the
Okay.
rest of the week. All right, number 4. With iPads and our phones, we're all quite used to touch screens. But would you believe that before smartwatches, way back in 1984, there was a gesture-controlled touchscreen Casio Janus calculator watch? Oh. And look at this very cool video of it.
Control number 1. Or number 2.
Wow.
And you can see those 3 arrows appear. That's how long you've got to do your gesture. To draw a plus. And then a 7.
Oh.
And then 2 lines for an equals. 19.
Look at
So,
that.
a gesture-controlled touchscreen calculator.
That's pretty impressive
Why
for
did that not catch
1984.
on? Yeah.
Nerd
alert! But most people are able to do simple math, 7 plus 12. You don't really
Right.
need the calculator.
Yeah.
Huh.
But how can you show off in front of the ladies to
Right.
show how cool you are if you
6
don't have your
plus 6. Let me show you,
smart
ladies.
Casio?
Janus.
Number 3, in Honolulu, there is a smell coming from a canal that is so bad, people who live in the area are having trouble sleeping.
Oh, boy.
How bad is it? It's so bad, one woman says it smells like death. I woke up thinking that it was a bad dream from watching that Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix show.
yeah.
It's just like death in a house, something decaying or dead. There's a foamy substance on the water, and neighbors said they even saw fish gasping for air. But here's a clue as to what it might be. The neighborhood sits right next to a wildlife sanctuary, and they've had a lot of rain. But, you know, we don't want to blame it on the birds.
Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know
I'm
what
all
that
right with
means.
blaming it on birds.
Anyone in Hawaii who's watching, let us know how it turns out.
But you know what? You're
Is
living
that
in
a-
Hawaii. It's
Yeah.
Every place else you
Yeah.
go, you're in
Yeah.
pretty
Right.
good shape. You know,
Suck
it's
it up
nice.
if it smells
It's
bad there.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got everything else.
Number 2 at Lawrence University in Appleton, Wisconsin, there's a new class called Doing Nothing. The course was designed to help students intentionally slow down. The professor who created the course says that she and her fellow teachers have noticed that year after year, students seem to be more busy and stressed. And if they ever get some moments of free time, they tend to spend it on their phones. And that just adds to the anxiety. So each week, a different professor or community member teaches the class about their own area of expertise. It could be about martial arts or how to get a good night's sleep. Doing nothing only counts for 1/6 of a normal class and is pass-fail. There are no papers or tests. Students just have to do 3 things: show up, participate, and put their phones away.
But you only get 1/6 of a credit.
Yeah.
That's it, you know.
Yeah.
All right, number 1, some people online have been pointing out that the late night talk show format works really well in England when there are a few guests on a couch because you can get them to relax and interact and tell stories to each other. And Patrick Stewart had a good one that Hugh Jackman enjoyed on the Graham Norton show back in 2017. Patrick Stewart, here he is on Graham Norton.
This is weird, and don't answer this question if you don't want to, Patrick. But I have, I don't know why you brought this up, but I did hear you discuss that you had an extraordinary disagreement with your wife about yourself. Do you know what I'm talking about?
By myself, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Listen,
Yes.
listen, do you know this story?
I do not know
Listen
this
with
story.
interest.
Well, one night, as you do, we were talking about stuff, and I just happened to mention, and of course, being circumcised, I said,
They were chatting. They're married. They're married. They're allowed.
and she said, "You're not circumcised." I said, "What do you mean? You've only known me all my life." I remember my mother telling me why, because it was fashionable at the time. She said, "You're not circumcised." I said, "That's ridiculous. I should know if I'm circumcised." Of course I am. End of conversation. But the next day, I happened to be seeing my doctor. Are you okay? I was seeing my doctor for my annual physical.
Of course.
So, while he was down there, I said,
excuse me, Doc.
Oh, by the way, Irv, my wife and I had a little disagreement. I am circumcised, aren't I? Because she says I'm not. And he goes, not. I said, no, it's not possible. So he looked down again and he said, hey, I'm Jewish. I know the difference.
That is a bizarre story.
Too much. I have grandchildren.
It is the best when you have people just let their guard down and they're talking amongst each other. That's great. It's a 9 at 9.
Go 9 at 9.